Okay, comedy found me anyway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The primary thing for every comedian is to make people laugh. For every stand-up comedian is an actor. He's a storyteller, he's a script writer, he's a producer. The joke that you see a comedian stand on stage to say has been played, acted, like he has done everything before he get there. The disadvantage is that not every actor can be a stand-up comedian. Not every skit maker can be a stand-up comedian. But every stand-up comedian can be any of all of these. You know, everybody bears the name comedian. Actor, stand-up comedian, content creator. But we can't always fall in the same place.
Okay.
So a stand-up comedian can be very funny, yet do not have numbers in terms of followership on socials. A content creator can do just one skit. It goes viral. Sometimes the jokes of that stand-up comedian. I want to be the one to present the award to the winner.
Are you sure? Hello and welcome to another episode of this special edition podcast of the Humour Awards. And of course, we bring to you like the best, the creme de la creme of comedians. And we have one of our nominees, this year's nominee. You know him, comedian of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Something that might bring him to mind is Jonah. Like, I'm sure you're wondering, what's the relationship? Well, I don't know if it was his mouth that swallowed Jonah, but we're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Whalemouth.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay. We are having you here, but I hope you're not going to swallow anybody today.
Well, most important thing is swallow. If you can swallow a bar, now as much as there's something to swallow, we are good.
I know that. You look amazing now.
Oh, thank you.
Like I said, Whalemouth is coming today. I have to, dress Gen Z like him.
Yeah. We're Team Gen Z, team everything affects our mental health.
I'm already cracking up and I didn't intend to, but you should expect that when you have comedians in the room. Well, it's so great having you here and you look amazing, like I said. I hope you didn't have any stress getting here today.
Lucky Ekpe Expressway. That's my only PTSD right now.
Are you serious? So you have PTSD?
Yes, on that traffic.
Every time. Okay, now let's talk about, comedy. Let's take it back to why and how you found yourself doing comedy.
Oh, how did I find myself doing comedy? Okay, comedy found me anyway.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because initially I wanted to be a Catholic priest. Yeah, I say that people close to me, they know. So I went to the minor seminary. It was inside the seminary. The good thing is they are giving the opportunity to express yourself. Wow. As young, Catholics and seminarians. So there's this day that where every first Saturday of the month, or is it first Saturday or last Saturday, there's a free outing where you have to go out, stroll, or go to your house and come back before 6 p.m. Then that evening we do social night. Yes, it's a Catholic school, but we have this. The Catholic Church gives you the opportunity to,
experience the world a little bit.
Secular things.
Yeah.
Ethical secular things, not like any other thing. So then the free outing, we have to get the music player, we'll go to the auditorium and we'll play music, and everybody with their talent will come and showcase themselves. And then it was in the early 2000s. So we had those, what's it called? Cisco, 50 Cent, Jaru.
So is the smile on your face for me?
We are having different. And me, I've had those I used to rap. Go show they. I can't rap. Those ones I used to do break dance. Then break dance was yeah. They would throw back in. I can't do that. So I'm like, okay, where can I fit in this? Then from primary school, I remember we were doing wording. I was doing this wording, yabis. when you yap person, yap you back. And I remember those wording, my own. I was very small, so if I word you, you must beat me. Because it's not you, it's not the word that will pain you. It's the laughter around people that laugh could come make you pursue me. So moving to seminars, I was like, okay, I was good talkative. I was always talking. My name was always on the list of noisemakers. So I was like, okay. Then Night of a Thousand Laugh was already out there. And like, okay, it's like this comedy is this is what I think I can do. So I started off by telling jokes from Agudai, Kanduki, and all of that. And gradually I was like, okay. So what I now noticed is that during those social GSS1, GSS2, during those social nights, I now come out to tell everybody to sit down. I'll now do those Agudai jokes, those basket mats. I could save the jokes of those guys, and everybody will be laughing and all of that. By the time they are done laughing, they now say, okay, since you say you are come and be at interval. That was where I started hosting and emceeing our social nights from GSS.
Are you serious?
From GSS, I started hosting. So the social prefect was now my friend. In fact, it got so good that when they have, because of that thing I do, anytime I commit crime anywhere, and one senior say, kneel down there, I will flog you, he will just come and free me. Based on say, I don't dare Ikate.
Wow.
Comedy so that was the benefit of, and gradually in fact, the one that I can't forget was our seminary school was to play football match with another seminary school. So we traveled down. They won us 4-0. I was like, they don't win now. The school now said, that seminary school they will host us on social night too. Yeah. I said, okay, since they win now for that side, make can win them. Man, win. Man, you cannot disgrace the school. And I shut down that school that day.
Wow.
I went back. Our rector, the Reverend Father, while going back to Warri, was saying it is the only person that made me proud in this entire trip was Usiaphe Kevin. That's my name.
Oh, yeah.
Usiaphe Kevin. And that was how comedy found me. And when I left 2006, I did my own show, Ughelli Must Laugh, in 2006. And the story have just been like that till today.
It seems like a particular demographics within Nigeria produces most of the comedians.
I won't say that. So what I tell people is that a typical data man is a good storyteller.
Okay.
And because of the fact that we have the whole street lingua and the pidgin English thing and all of that, it has a way of adding some sauce to your story. So somebody from Delta State with you can actually have the same experience, exact same experience, and they tell you narrate your own. You say, now so as we come from Chevron, now so the conductor can't hit the Range Rover, the conductor can't come down, can't lie down for ground, can't begin the beg, and the man can't say, okay, no problem, they go. This is the same story. You will tell it the way you saw it, right?
Yeah.
You see that data man, he go take talk. Say no be small thing,
Okay.
When we they come from Agen, that conductor, and I know they want the conductor says he don't want him, but he just want to put himself in his story.
Yeah.
He said, "Na me could now Range Rover be that no near no." Conductor say, "Ta, that no did there. Conductor no do ta." Nine say as the conductor Tony and me show. So you see the same story.
Be the main actor.
Yeah, you see the stories. So that is why I think when, and luckily, big respect to King Ali Baba, who actually, who is also from there, and and we was like the mirror we all saw and say okay, and gradually a lot of comedians followed suit from that particular area, and we're like, okay, this is the way we talk. If you use them, they turn superstar. See, bros now, you do them now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now we could do the same thing. So I think that's why we have a lot of comedians from that side. In fact, it's difficult to do an event in Delta State to get paid some years back. Because when you tell them this is money I charge, for wait, just to talk. My younger brother could do them. If not be saying at my wedding, I for do this in myself.
Oh my God.
So that's just it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about your create your chance moment. When did you know you were a star? Like, what was your breakout opportunity? Like, in full public glare.
Okay, the full public glare was when I won the National Comedy Challenge
Okay.
in 2010. Then Upper William was doing the Upper Williams National Comedy Challenge 2010, and I went to Owerri. I was in school at Ebonyi State, and they were doing auditions in Owerri. Then before then, I'd been contesting for the AY's open mic, and I wasn't winning. So I went there and I won, and they gave me a check of 50,000 naira, like a
Wow.
big check. The check was bigger than the money said, and to also. Also, but 50,000 naira was very big then. My cousin who is a medical doctor in New York now. I came to Owerri to stay in his house. He didn't have a mattress.
Wow.
So from that 50,000, I bought a mattress for them. I bought food stuff for them. I still went back to Ebonyi as a big boy. So that was the first time I was also given a plaque, an award plaque of being the winner of the Southeastern Zone. And I came. So from that moment, I knew. Before then, I've been winning some mini competitions, but you see that word National Comedy Challenge, and guess what? They showed it on TV.
Like, I can just imagine like how people in your neighborhood have been
Going
like,
back to school, I was not the superstar in school.
Gang.
Like, this guy after class will go back home and you watch him on TV. Tomorrow you will see him in school. Then my friends was like, those that I know him now. Say, come on, wait, I'll call the number now. I was having a lot of that.
Yeah.
But that was when I knew that, okay, truly, this thing is it. And from that moment, I gave it every energy, every strength that I have inside of me. Like, I didn't even have any doubt of doing any other thing. Probably before 2010, I was still thinking, okay, you graduate, you're studying geology, you do look for work. But from that moment, I knew this is what I'm going to do. And I don't think I know where my certificate is.
Okay, would you say that that's what has kept you focused on your niche as a stand-up comedian?
Yes, that is it. That was just the thing that made me say, this is it. No matter what, this is what you can do it. You've done it, and the world is seeing you, and everybody appreciated what they saw.
Yeah.
That means you just have to be consistent with it and keep going. You be like every other superstar out there.
Okay, but looking at that, right now, a lot of people are like, will I say, adding skit making to their game. Is it something, if you were to choose between skit making and being a stand-up comedian, which one would you go for?
So the thing is this, a comedian is, the primary thing for every comedian is to make people laugh.
Okay.
You have to be funny. And it's a plus if you can do all of it. You can do all of it. You can be an actor, skits are short films.
Yeah, of course.
They are short films. They are shorter films. So you're acting.
But here you're producing to yourself.
You're acting. You're producing your stuff yourself. Then also, if you can sing and make people laugh and enjoy, while you're singing, you can do that. Jimmy Fox is a 360 entertainer. Actor, stand-up comedian, singer, and everything. If you can play football while you're playing, people are laughing. Be a Ronaldinho, be a JJ Okocha. You have made. So for me, I don't see limit to myself.
Okay.
The only thing is that I have not actually stretched myself in some other aspects. Not that I won't be able to do it. But then, if I put my mind to it, for every stand-up comedian is an actor. Is a storyteller, is a script writer, is a producer. The joke that you see a comedian stand on stage to say has been played, acted, like he has done everything before he get there.
But you said script writer. Like every comedian, stand-up comedian. But some people have like their scripts written for them. Is it everybody?
Yeah, not everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, not
Okay.
everybody. But
Touché, I agree.
Yeah, not everybody. But I know, well, in this side of the world, we barely have people who write for comedians. I don't know for people. What I do really is I write my stuff and I call my friends. I'm like, okay, this is a set I have. What do you think about it? And they impute. So nobody says, oh, take this entire thing, go and recite it. Yes, I don't know. I don't know if you get it. So, be it a skit maker, a film maker, or an actor, whatever, the most important thing is you're a stand-up comedian. You're making people laugh. But the disadvantage is that not every actor can be a stand-up comedian. Not every skit maker can be a stand-up comedian. But every stand-up comedian can be any of all of these.
Yeah, of
So
course,
that's the
I
advantage
agree.
of-
Touche. And you see, I think that's the advantage of in quote going to school, because I can tell from, because there are different types of comedians. Yeah, honestly, I've seen different types of comedians. Those that have attended like the four walls of maybe some university or higher sort of education, and those that barely have any education, and you can tell the difference. But I don't want to go there. I want to
So
focus.
it's subjective because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you can't be a comedian without you being intelligent.
No, I'm not talking about.
You can have the
there are
formal
different types
education
of
and
intelligence, you know.
informal education.
But you know, there are different types of intelligence.
Yes, there
but
are.
there's something that the classroom does for people. I think it refines their thought process. Yeah, and makes you get. Yeah, honestly. Well, let's just do
Okay,
that
let's
for
leave
now.
it so that-
Let's talk about you and the Humour Awards.
Okay.
Yes, you were nominated in the 3rd edition for Best Comedy Stage Performance.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Like he's way like he can't remember.
Yeah.
But and this year again, you are also nominated for the 4th edition of the Humour Awards as best comedy stage comedy performance, and
Wow. Back to back.
like back to back. Like
Okay.
you're still considering it.
No, it's not easy.
You're not
People that
accepting
you
it.
thought of it now that we saw him perform and he was being the best stand-up comedian on stage and
Yeah.
being it's not me that will see myself and rate myself.
But have you seen the
I'm not the lizard with the red head.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you can be a chief with a red cap.
Yes, I can. Odogu.
Yeah, like Odogu. Okay, so now let's, looking at, I don't know if you've looked at the people in your category. Have you?
The first day I saw the notification, I just shared the post, and after that, I don't think I've checked about it. I've seen it again, but I know there are other people on that list that are my colleagues that are amazing comedians too. So everyone on that list, perfect people. Any of them, in fact, I want to be the one to present the award to the winner.
Are you sure? Anyway, like when you were first notified that you were, nominated, what was your reaction? Was it just like, oh, were you excited?
So I wasn't excited
Okay.
because I've had several nominations for so. Imagine doing comedy since 2004.
Yeah.
Till date. That's like 21 years
Are you serious? Wow.
of being an active comedian. I've had several. I was moving from an apartment to another, and there were some awards. I packed them, and I just all this wood, all these things.
You're saying wood,
I threw them.
but ours is not wood.
I know, no, it's actually beautiful. Because I've been, giving awards several times at several places, being recognized. The appreciation is that it's not being nominated, is that these people recognized you.
Yeah.
That in midst of the so many wonderful, amazing, funny comedians, you are seen as one of the best. That is enough. I don't even have to put it out there for people to vote for me. I'm not that person that is always like looking for, let it be that my name. I see
Validation?
I see comedians, I say, 5 times comedian of the year back to back. In my head, I'll be like, I can't wait to. Where did they do all this award?
No, because you know one thing about, I think sometimes some people don't understand that, or perhaps maybe it's because of your privileged background, in the sense that you had been winning titles back to back. So it's just like, okay,
some
it's one
people,
of
yes,
that.
people are different. Anyway.
But then the Humour Awards is different. Then apart from that, even winning an award like this has international, recognition for you as a creative. Because as creatives, what I know is that it's hard, besides the money, like for people to, really take what you're doing seriously. But if you're Yeah. Okay.
Okay, for me, I think as a creative, yes, it's a plus to whatever other things you do, internationally, locally, whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody might see it. I'm like, this guy have won this thing before. That means he's good. I've not seen him, but for him to be a winner of this, good. For me, a lot of times I always say, let my work on stage, what I watch me or see what I've done and
Let
go.
it book you the next client.
Yeah, do
Because
whatever.
I feel like,
Do
why do I
what-
feel like you're more concerned with the next client than.
I'm not even concerned about.
Like,
I'm
oh,
not
really?
even concerned about the next client. So I think success is relative. What people see as and hold as, oh, this thing gives me fulfillment.
Okay.
To some of us, that may not be what is giving us fulfillment. To some
Touche.
of us, yes, it's okay. This is what I want to do. This is the legacy I want to leave behind. This is what I want to say. Oh, I don't want to be a comedian that is known to have several awards. And probably for me, it might be that I want to be a comedian that when I'm gone, like there are so many other comedians that will say, "Oh, Whalemouth gave me the opportunity.
Wow.
Whalemouth gave me the platform. Whalemouth gave me is the reason I'm a stand-up comedian." So these are some of the things that some of us see as and value, and say, "Okay, this is what I want to do. This is why. This is what I stand for."
No, I agree. That's why I said touche, because I
Yeah.
agree with you and I can understand you coming from that perspective. And that leads me to another, like, my question again, which borders around the Humour Awards. But take into cognizance what you already said. What do you think the Humour Awards can do to better foster, the comedy industry and strengthen it?
So for me, from the first edition, I followed up. In fact, there was one year that it was in the same day of my show,
Wow. Yeah.
side by side, and I think it was it last year, October 20th, same day. Like I can't remember. And I've always followed the organizers are people I have personal relationship with, and I appreciate that as well.
Yeah.
And I've also personally given them like 7 or 2 things at the back saying, I say there are a lot of things that as a stand-up comedian, I might be right, I might be wrong, but it's just my own
Of course, you
perspective.
sure.
Like, okay, there are some things that isn't right yet. It will get better. The Oscars, the Grammys, started in a way, but today they're celebrated. Even there are some very big awards that people question credibility.
Of course, the
question
people
things, and
must contest it. It's normal.
so one of the things I appreciate is the fact that the organizers are not practitioners first. So that would first of all remove every form of biases. Like, okay, it's not like, and there are some people they are practitioners and they organize awards and they give themselves awards.
Yeah.
They say themselves and their friends awards and all of that. So, but these ones, they are not practitioners. That is a plus because the comedy industry in Nigeria does not have anything like this. Those that started left it halfway, I don't want to mention names. But yeah,
You can feel free.
no, I respect people. So, but now we have somebody who have taken it upon himself or their self to say, comedians are doing so much. Let's give them that attention that they need, just like every other sector in the entertainment industry. So I appreciate that. I won't take that for granted because I'm a practitioner, and being that some people are recognizing us is a big deal. Now, the only thing I need to do is sustainability, and how do you want to sustain a brand like this
Yeah.
that will make every practitioner believe in it, respect it, value it. You know what I mean? Is by making sure that every boxes are ticked. So, for example, I'm here to see like a wide consultation from the organizers to have a proper consultation or a fora where the practitioners will be in a room and everybody will. Then also, I've also noticed there's a mixture of some, things between, everybody bears the name comedian, actor,
Yeah.
stand-up comedian, content creator, but we can't always fall in the same place.
Okay.
So a stand-up comedian can be very funny, yet do not have numbers in terms of followership on socials. A content creator can do just one skit. It goes viral. Sometimes the jokes of that stand-up comedian
Yeah, of course.
and at the jokes go viral. He gets all the following. He has millions of followers. And you can put those two people on the same box to say vote.
Well, but I'm sure, like, with time you get to, like, because we will be making certain announcements. So I'm sure.
No, I'm
some
just
of-
trying to
I
say
understand
some of
what
the
you're
things
saying.
I've realized, I've noticed from the past.
Yeah.
You can't put those two people in a box and say vote. I have just 1,000 followers, but I'm a very funny comedian.
But you're here is to sit in.
I'm
Yeah.
a very funny comedian. Then a content creator who probably picked and edited and added 70 years old man and other addendums to make the joke, to make that skit funny,
Okay.
is on the box with me as a nominee. And the next thing is the audience should vote. This guy has 1 million people waiting there already,
Yeah.
right? So you can't. So and another thing again is, let me bring it down to just within the stand-up comedy now.
Like, exactly. I think.
Now, let me give you an
Finish.
example. Let's use Mr. A. He's been a comedian for 15 years, right? Mr. B is a comedian for 2 years. Mr. A have been performing everywhere for 15 years and I've had 3 million followers on Instagram. Mr. B started comedy 2 years ago, but because he just started, 30,000 followers, right, on Instagram. And now, in 2025, Mr. B shut down every comedy show. He was very funny in all these comedy shows. You know, so the truth is this person and this person, in the year in review, the one that has been doing comedy for 2 years may actually be the best comedian for the year.
Yeah, of course, I
But
agree.
when you put it on a voting category, the one with 15 years with several following and star power would always come out winning. I don't know if you get. So,
No, I understand what your concerns may be.
So that's why when it's comedy, there will be more of a jury conversation than the people voting.
But one thing I also want to say is this, because we have our research team. People like if you look at the categories, you know, you said something that you didn't really even look at some of the people nominated. One thing I can say is that the Humour Award has always been fair, and it's not even a popularity contest. But then I'll not want to let the cat out of the bag, because definitely with awards, events like this and ceremonies, there'll always be misunderstandings, people thinking that they deserve that. And it's not like they're not right, like thinking that they deserve that. But the truth is there must always be only one winner. And then with all of these things, like for example, we have certain categories. We are definitely expanding. Like this year, we added 3 new categories, which allows for, for example, we didn't have a category for OAPs.
Okay.
That were on radio. But now we've added that. We also have like new, other categories.
So
So
maybe
the more we expand,
Okay.
That's what like the Oscars and even the Oscars, you see tweets, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's dissatisfied.
No, people will always, everybody will not be satisfied. But the point I'm trying to bring is, maybe you don't get it yet, is placing,
I understand you perfectly.
they're placing some people between each other. So now, for every award, it is a year in review,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, for most.
So most awards is a year in review. But a lot of times, the viewers at home, the voters, do not bother about the year in review. They bother about who they have a sentiment with, like they have an attachment with.
Yeah, but then we can't just
Now,
Okay.
let's look at what I'm trying to say. So, if you're a very popular actor, right? Very popular actor, and I started acting. And you did a movie in 2025, and the movie was probably average. And I did a movie that was exceptional, and both movies were nominated, right? I just started acting, but I gave it 100. You probably, at that point, you didn't really give your best, and we're both nominated, and it's out there for the public to vote, right? Do you know that because you already have a star power? Naturally, it's just so what I'm trying to put here, and
I understand
I'm trying
you,
to
but I
put for
would
the
like to
Humour
say-
Award to
Yeah,
put
but
it
I
is
would
this.
like to-
There should be wide
No,
consultation.
there is. And that's why I asked the question. Did you even look at the people in your category?
No,
You
no,
did
I
not
saw
really
it now.
check
I
out
saw
them.
I saw my I
Because,
saw
for
the one.
example, we can't put someone, no matter how good you are, like no matter how
Okay, do you know
popular
that
you are,
you've-
that did not do well in that year.
Okay, now this is what I'm
So that's what I
saying.
was going to,
So
like,
I'm
I
trying to what
understand
I'm trying
you.
to put to you now is, so if there is a categories, don't you have categories where there's a stand-up comedian and a content creator on the same box?
We might have categories like that, but those categories are not. We have a category for stand-up comedian of the year, which is different from. We don't mix skit makers or others in that. We have different.
No, they have
categories. No, I'm saying we
maybe
don't
not
have. We
one.
have stand-up comedian of the year category on its
Okay.
own exclusively. So perhaps, like I said, we'll also have our founder come on this podcast soon, so
Okay.
that he can shed more light on what's going on.
yeah.
Because that's what we already intended to. Because we realize that a lot of people don't even know, like, how to vote, what to
Okay.
do, and how just that. So because we need to shed more light
So-
on that, so
so-
people understand the
yeah.
process.
So like I said earlier,
Yeah.
this project would go further and further
Yeah.
if the practitioners stand behind it.
Of course, but then
Right.
we also know that
Now-
we
now-
need to elevate
No.
outside
Yes.
this
No.
space.
So the thing is, if the practitioners stand behind it, that is when it will stand the test of time. Because if you keep nominating people who are not showing interest in the thing, with time it will wither down, right? It's normal. Because the audience that wants to vote for you are not the people you want to nominate. If, for example, you told me now that you nominate Whalemouth last year, you nominate Whalemouth this year, and every year Whalemouth is not showing interest, is not coming for the show, then and there are like 10 other people like that, Whalemouth, that don't show interest about the show. It will look like these guys
But
I'm
that's
even
what-
doing. It will look
yeah.
like these guys I'm doing
I
this thing for,
understand- no,
and not even
I
appreciating it.
I
So-
understand having the industry there, and we've always tried to be inclusive. But also, like you also said something which was off camera, like where you're talking general stuff. You're talking about classism and Nigeria, and of course, people are like, for me, positioning themselves differently. Some people are eyeing opportunities outside Nigeria. So even for events that are not the Humour Awards,
For the first edition
They
of
are
Humour
trying
Award,
to-
for the first edition of Humour Award, almost everybody that is concerned about stand-up comedy were there.
but then
I was there too, the first
No,
edition.
great. But one thing
I
I
was
also
there.
know is this: like, human wants are insatiable. You can't please everyone, and everyone feels or thinks that they deserve that. But the thing is, like I said, we're going to also have our founder explain and expand. But I also wanted to address something you said, which is I'm loving like the feedback that I'm getting, because it's important. Yeah, it's important. But also I'm there's something that you also said that I'm going to refer to. You said that you like the fact that it's people not within the industry that
That are
are
doing it.
curating this.
So-
We're curating this, one. Then two, of course, we need the industry support. But then also the Humour Award also is transcending beyond just giving awards. That's why it's called the Humour Awards Academy with international.
Let me give you
comedy
myself
clubs,
now. Let me give you my
you know,
nomination as
also
you nominated me as best stand-up comedy performance,
stage.
stage performance on
Yes.
stage. The review for the year, I can categorically tell you that it is from just one performance you saw.
How do you know that?
You know why?
Why did you say so?
Because I don't perform everywhere.
You don't perform everywhere. Doesn't mean we don't have
And
people
and
everywhere.
and within that year in review,
Okay, so are you saying
I can
that
tell
you
you
don't
that
deserve this?
no, and within that year in review, I can tell you where I've performed.
Okay.
Right? It won't be more than 3 places.
The whole 2024.
Yes.
Only 3 places.
Yes.
And you didn't perform anywhere else in 2024.
I did private gigs that you were not there.
How do you know?
I did private.
That's why I said it's the
So when I tell
that's why I said,
now for example, I performed in just 3 places,
Okay.
and I did very well.
Okay.
There could be another comedian, a younger comedian,
Yeah.
who probably is not known, and performed in 10 places
Okay.
and shut down with different materials, not repeating himself, right? If you nominate me and nominate that person, there's tendency that I'll win it because I'm more popular than him. But in true sense, did I really have the best stand-up performance? So that's where I'm coming.
Okay, because
So that's where my thing of proper scrutiny.
I understand you.
Yeah.
And that's why I said the problem also here springs from people not also understanding the process. You just think it's basically votes and all of that. There's a process, and that's why I said let's wait so that that's one of the reasons why we also have the podcast so people can air,
Okay. So
and
you are
we
telling me
can
now that it's
expand
not
on-
every category that is on vote.
Yes, it's not every category.
Oh, okay.
It's not every category that's on vote.
Okay.
So, yeah. So anyway, and we also have like board of trustees, board of members. So there's a whole lot like that's behind the scenes. But we want to concentrate on making sure, because one thing the Humour Awards has always done is ensuring that the best, gets seen and heard. And regardless of whoever you are, many people have even had the opportunity to stand on that stage that others maybe within the industry might feel like they shouldn't, but because we have seen their impact, and even the public has seen their impact, and some of them don't even belong to factions, yet they have.
Yeah. For me, I just want what I just like. I like the idea, I like the vision, and I supported it from the very first day. I remember I even did photo shoot, the first edition and all of that. The reason most of the time when I'm nominated, I'll just probably repost, and that's and I'm like, now today of the award be this. I don't even tell people vote for me and all of that.
That is your personality.
Yes, I want something to. But a lot of time, I see not just the Humour Awards. I see a lot of events, awards. I'm not talking about the people who were nominated. I'm not talking about the organizers. I'm talking about
the public and
the
fans.
structure. So there are some structure. You know that joke when they say if they born you for Nigeria, life is already winning you 1-0.
Okay.
You understand? Say you be Arsenal fan, they don't win you 2-0.
Okay.
So you imagine that kind of that joke we usually say. So I always like, okay, let's not put in a situation whereby somebody has a better advantage. Or
But
what's the right word for
even
it?
in the world, somebody has a better advantage.
So you what I'm
I understand you.
in essence
I
is
understand you. So anyway, all I'll just say is be patient. With time, things will unfold. Even the Oscars that we're being compared to are like about maybe 100 years or maybe 90-something years old.
even this last one, people still complain. No
So
worry.
of course, and it's part of nature.
Yes,
Nobody, you cannot.
Shana Oscar, they slap person the other time.
Human words are insatiable. But I'm excited that you're airing your views, and it's very important, too, because like you said, it's a collaborative effort from everyone, from both the industry stalwarts, from onlookers, people who support in some way or the other, who maybe fund and all of that. And, so as we grow and as we have more sponsorship and as we have more, as we roll out our plans, because we have plans, then people can see for themselves, even though we're not on the podium to be judged anymore. It was so good having you here, Will.
Thank you so much. Humour Awards. Sorry for blasting you people.
You're not blasting us. You're airing your opinion.
Oh,
and
that's
it
true.
should be allowed, because that's how human relationships and maturity. Thank you so much. It was wonderful having you as a guest, and it's really refreshing to have you here.
Thank you, Humour Awards.
And I wish you all the best,
Thank you. Halloween is coming soon. Can I borrow this one too?
Yeah. You can't borrow it. You can't borrow it. You can only win it.
I can win it.
Yes,
okay.
that's my task. Win the Humour Awards.
Go ahead, do. Because I don't know how to tell people to vote.
Okay.
I know they give me money now. Does it come with does it come with some
You'll
financial?
find out later.
Because the email they sent to me, they just say nominated.
Of course.
Does it, if you tell me it comes with 10K or 20K?
But are you coming to host our like maybe wedding or something?
For
I'm saying, are you hosting a wedding? Or...
Humour Award won't marry. Who they won't marry?
That's what I'm
They won't
saying,
marry
like,
headies.
Exactly. Exactly. Of course, you know how it is when you have comedians in like
Thank
I like
you.
the honesty and the straightforwardness because that's what we love over here, guys. This edition, rather this episode was really amazing, and you already know who my guest is a comedian of the Federal Republic of Nigeria who has been gracing your screens, delivering on some of the best, jokes and keeping it real within the industry. It's not easy to be in the industry for like 20 years or thereabout and counting. We also say kudos to him. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so till I come again, stay tuned to all our channels and of course follow us on all our social media platforms so you can be in tune with whatever we're doing. Okay, guys. So thank you guys for joining us today and being a part of what we've done today and supporting the platform. And of course, to our wonderful guest, Whalemouth, who's a nominee. You guys go and vote for him. I know he's saying he does not like to campaign, but I will ask, go vote for him. If you love his comedy, if you love his craft, this is one way to show your support and make them feel appreciated. So till I come your way again, guys, I remain the one and only Amanda. Thank you so much and stay tuned with us.
This is not for Halloween. Neither is it for money heist. Don't break a bank. This is the Humour Awards, 4th edition. Create your chance. Every comedian wants this. Like the infamous statement, if not the award you want, come and take it. My name is Whalemouth, and I'm ready to give you this at the 4th edition of the Humour Award. God bless you.